to Bowl Game Radio.
They reverse it to Shipley. Now he's going to throw the ball to Ash at the 5, to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. A little razzle-dazzle.
With Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville.
Moves it downfield, got a receiver there. Caught at the 15, 10, 5. He scores.
Bowl Game Radio on San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
And thanks for tuning in to the second show of Bowl Game Radio here on the mighty 1090. I am Bruce Binkowski.
And I'm Mark Neville. And with each week of Bowl Game Radio, we aim to provide insights into behind-the-scenes activities relating to the presentation of San Diego's bowl games.
And we're going to be doing this every Wednesday between 6 and 7 o'clock through December the 18th. So we're going to be talking bowl games, the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl and the National University Holiday Bowl every Wednesday between 6 and 7 o'clock. All bowl talk all the time.
And we have a great show today. Joining us first in this first segment is going to be Dr. Michael Cunningham. He's the Chancellor of National University Systems, our new title sponsor for the Holiday Bowl, the National University Holiday Bowl. And then joining us in our second segment will be our team selection update with head coach Ted Tollner.
We're also scheduled to talk a little Big 12 football in a chat with ESPN.com reporter Jake Trotter. Then we'll wrap things up with taking a few calls. That's right, we're going to take a few calls from our listeners tonight and talk about things like the BCS poll, about who's going to play in the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl, who's going to play in the National University Holiday Bowl. So we got a lot to talk about this next hour.
We absolutely do. And before we bring in our first guest, we'd like to remind you to like us on each of our Facebook pages and follow us on Twitter at Poinsettia Bowl and at Holiday Bowl Game. So with that, Bruce, why don't we bring in our first guest?
All right, we have with us Dr. Michael Cunningham, who is the Chancellor of National University, the new title sponsor of the National University Holiday Bowl. Dr. Cunningham, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you very much, Bruce. I appreciate that. I have to tell you, I love the sound of that, the National University Holiday Bowl.
As do we.
Trust us, we love hearing a name in front of the Holiday Bowl, and it couldn't be any better than National University.
Thank you very much.
Well, first of all, Dr. Cunningham, what does it mean to National University to be the title sponsor of this bowl game?
Well, I'll tell you, we are thrilled to be the sponsor, and one of the reasons we're doing it is to build community amongst not only our faculty, students, and staff, but also to be part of the community in which we serve. You know, we're a big part of San Diego, and I think we're one of the best-kept secrets out there, and most importantly, we want to let the whole world know what a wonderful thing we do over at National University and how many opportunities we create for our wonderful students.
Well, you mentioned it being the best-kept secret. We don't want that anymore. In fact, we're going to do our very best to make sure that National University is known all around the country as a major player.
Well, thank you.
Now, Dr. Cunningham, you let me look at your bio here. You received a bachelor's degree in marketing and general business management at UMass. You went to NYU. Now, I just want to tell you, UMass's record this year, I think, is 1-6, so we won't talk UMass football.
You know, Bruce, we are talking to our new title sponsor.
I know.
You don't want to put him down like that.
Okay. And then you got your PhD from NYU, and you previously worked at San Diego State University as a clinical professor of entrepreneurship and as the dean of the College of Business Administration. So you got quite a resume, and just recently named Chancellor of National University. What does that mean to you to be the Chancellor of National University?
Well, I'll tell you, before I get into that, I'd just like to say that my time that I spent, I guess, the last 8 years at San Diego State was wonderful. But the Aztecs, I'm an Aztec by heart, not by training, but by heart. And I will tell you, we have some great faculty, students, and staff there, and of course our sports teams, and Jim Sturk is a very good friend. And I learned a lot from the folks over at San Diego State, so I enjoyed that part of my career. But to be the Chancellor at National, I will tell you, is the pinnacle of my career. And my whole goal is to create as many opportunities for as many students as we can and to help grow the local economies in which we serve, one graduate at a time. And I don't think there's a better venue to do that than National University.
And speaking of one student at a time, and I want to find out from you if this is normal for a national university. My son, who is now 32, but at the time he went to junior college out of high school. Then he went to a 4-year college, didn't get his degree. But he does have a degree now, thanks to National University. Is that typical of the students at National University?
Yes, it is. The average age of our undergraduate student is 28 years old. The average age of our graduate student is 34 years old. And if you think about it, just between LA County and San Diego County, Orange County, there's over 1 million folks that have started their college degree and didn't finish, but really want to finish their degree. And with our format, we offer one class per month. And it's an accelerated pace, very rigorous program, but many of our students graduate within a year and a half, continuation of their undergraduate.
We're talking to Dr. Michael Cunningham, the Chancellor of National University, the title sponsor of the National University Holiday Bowl, Monday, December 30th, Qualcomm Stadium, Pac-12, Big 12.
You know, one thing I noticed, Bruce and Dr. Cunningham, is the enthusiasm amongst your faculty, your staff. It is amazing how much excitement there is for this new partnership.
Well, one of the things we try to do is to build community. 50% of our classes are online classes, and we're spread out amongst 45 campuses throughout California and the country. So, and we don't have sports teams. Besides,
wait a second, hold it. I was going to ask you, you don't have a football team?
No football team.
Okay.
But we do have a golf team. We have a club golf team, and by the way, we just won the championship. We beat out UCLA, USC, Arizona State to win the club championship. Why are you laughing, Bruce?
No, I think it's great.
Yeah, again, Bruce, you're like criticizing our title sponsor.
I think it's outstanding because you're sitting here and you're going National University. They don't have a sports team, and yet their club team knocks off these Division I guys.
Sure.
Which is pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you another little aside. We also have a virtual high school, and many amateur athletes in high school, tennis players, golfers, hockey players, actually come to National University's virtual high school. And I just played golf at the Bridges the other day with an 11-year-old girl. She shot 2 under at the Bridges. Birdie number 5. If you guys know Bridges, that's the toughest hole on the course. Amazing young lady.
Unbelievable. I don't know. Yeah. These kids, they're getting better and better in golf and sports every year. Say, tell me about when National University, you want to go to National University. I'm looking for my degree. How do I get there? How do I find you?
Just come to our website, nu.edu, and you'll be able to enroll right there. You'll be able to talk to a counselor 24/7. And it's just a great experience. We want to make sure that our students that come to National University are well prepared to succeed in college. So what we're putting in place, especially our veteran students, 13% of our students are veterans or active military. We have roughly 7,000 active military students around the world that are studying online with National University. And we have a Veteran Success Center to make sure that they succeed, and we actually will give them assessments and give them remedial classes, anyone that needs it, before they start the program. It is a very rigorous program that we offer, so we have to make sure that our students are available and have the skill set to succeed.
I'm working full-time. I got 4 kids. I'm working 18 hours a day.
You are not.
Oh, well, how can I do it?
Sure. Most of our classes are, at our wonderful classes, by the way, we have very quality classrooms and quality instruction, top-notch. And most of the classes are between 4 and 10 o'clock at night during the week and then on Saturdays. And then also we have our online offerings, too. And many of our courses are hybrid courses where partially you're online and partially you're face-to-face.
We're talking to Dr. Michael Cunningham, Chancellor of National University, title sponsor of the National University Holiday Bowl. And just a reminder, our next segment, Ted Tollner will join us, the coach, and he will tell us, not the coach of 1090, that's John Quintero, you know the coach I'm talking about, but Ted's going to tell us who's going to play in the National University Holiday Bowl on December the 30th.
You know, one thing I'm really excited about, Dr. Cunningham, is game night. Our goal, we're going to try to make your jaw drop. I mean, we want you to be so happy with everything, your whole team. We want it to be just a first-class experience for all of you. And you mentioned about the 7,000 veterans that you have as students. We have a big military influence with our game as well. The pregame show, we have Navy leapfrogs that will be flying in. We have a giant American flag that's held by Marines from Camp Pendleton. It's truly a moving experience, and I think it's one that you are really going to enjoy.
Well, I'll tell you, I know about the flag, and we've already made arrangements. We're going to have 50 of our students, our military students, help unfold that flag and fold it back up. So we're excited about that.
And that will be something they will never forget. In fact, year after year, we're told the people who are able to participate in unfurling that football field-size American flag, it's an amazing experience. So your students are going to get a kick out of that.
I'll tell you, we have 31,000 students throughout the state, and the hottest ticket, the hottest thing that I get asked about is tickets. How do we get tickets? Because I'll tell you, if you could fit an extra 30,000, we'll have them there at the game.
All right, we'll take that.
Yeah, and by the way, for everyone else, just visit holidaybowl.com. They can get their tickets right there.
Absolutely. So there you have it. The National University Holiday Bowl, December the 30th, Qualcomm Stadium, Pac-12, Big 12. And like I said, Ted Tollner and I and Mark will talk about, who's going to be coming. But we're really happy to have National University on board. And thanks for joining us today, Dr. Cunningham.
Thank you very much,
we think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so that wraps up our first segment. So we'll be taking a quick break here. When we come back, we'll be sitting down with Coach Ted Tollner with a little team selection update. You're listening to Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the mighty 1090.